Paying workers higher wages isn't just a matter of fairness or employee satisfaction. It has profound implications for the broader economy. When workers receive higher wages, that extra money typically goes back into the economy through increased consumption, driving economic growth and productivity. In contrast, when CEOs and high-income individuals receive substantial pay raises, the economic benefits are less pronounced as they tend to save or invest their additional income in ways that do not stimulate immediate economic activity. When workers have more disposable income, they are likely to spend it on goods and services. This increased consumer spending fuels demand for products, encouraging businesses to produce more and hire additional employees. According to the Economic Policy Institute, raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour by 2025 would directly increase the salaries of 32 million workers, boosting the economy by increasing their purchasing power. This influx of spending can stimulate various sectors, from retail and hospitality to manufacturing and healthcare, creating a positive feedback loop that promotes further economic activity and job creation. Higher wages can also lead to increased productivity. When workers are paid better, they are often more motivated and engaged in their jobs. This can reduce turnover rates, saving businesses the costs associated with hiring and training new employees. According to a study by the Harvard Business Review, companies that pay their employees well experience lower turnover and higher productivity, ultimately benefiting their bottom line. In turn, higher productivity can contribute to economic growth, as businesses can produce more goods and services with the same or fewer resources. Moreover, when workers have more money to spend, it can lead to greater demand for innovation and variety in the marketplace. Businesses may respond to increased consumer demand by developing new products and services, fostering a dynamic and competitive economy. This innovation can drive long-term economic growth by improving efficiency and creating new markets. In contrast, when CEOs and high-income individuals receive significant pay raises, the economic impact is less immediate. Wealthy individuals are more likely to save their additional income or invest it in assets such as real estate, stocks, and bonds. While these investments can contribute to economic growth in the long term, they do not provide the same immediate boost to consumer demand and economic activity as direct spending by workers. According to a report by the International Monetary Fund, IMF, reducing income inequality by raising the income of the poorest 20% of the population can lead to higher and more sustainable economic growth than increasing the income of the richest 20%. The tendency of high-income individuals to save rather than spend their additional income is partly due to their already high level of consumption. For instance, a CEO earning millions of dollars per year is likely to have already met their basic needs and is less inclined to increase their consumption proportionally with their income. Instead, they may invest in assets such as real estate, which can drive up property prices, but does not contribute directly to increased economic activity in the same way that consumer spending does. Additionally, the concentration of wealth among high-income individuals can lead to economic inefficiencies. When a small percentage of the population controls a large share of the wealth, it can reduce overall economic demand. This is because lower-income individuals who would spend a higher proportion of their income on goods and services have less money to spend. By redistributing income through higher wages for workers, the economy can benefit from a more balanced and robust level of consumer demand. A practical example of the positive impact of higher wages can be seen in the case of Costco, a company known for paying its employees well above the industry average. Costco's higher salaries have resulted in lower employee turnover, higher productivity, and better customer service, contributing to the company's success. This example illustrates how paying workers more can create a virtuous cycle of benefits for both businesses and the economy as a whole. Moreover, higher wages can reduce the need for government assistance programs. When workers earn a living wage, they are less likely to rely on social safety nets such as food stamps, housing assistance, and Medicaid. This can reduce government spending on these programs, freeing up resources for other public investments such as infrastructure, education, and healthcare. These investments can further stimulate economic growth by improving the overall quality of life and productivity of the population. Critics of higher wages often argue that they can lead to increased costs for businesses, which may result in higher prices for consumers or reduced profits for companies. However, studies have shown that the benefits of higher wages often outweigh these costs. For example, a study by the University of California, Berkeley, found that raising the minimum wage in San Francisco led to higher earnings for workers without significant negative effects on employment or business closures. The increased consumer spending resulting from higher wages can offset the higher costs for businesses, leading to a net positive impact on the economy. In conclusion, Paying workers more is beneficial not only for individual employees, but for the economy as a whole. Increased wages lead to higher consumer spending, which drives economic growth, job creation, and innovation. In contrast, higher pay for CEOs and wealthy individuals has a less immediate impact on economic activity, as they are more likely to save or invest their additional income. By prioritizing higher wages for workers, we can create a more balanced and dynamic economy that benefits everyone.